Hi, I'm going to give you a little tour of my home. Since we're all quarantined in our homes, I thought you might like to see where I'm quarantined. So this is my living room, and you can see there are some dogs here in my living room. And this is kind of the biggest room in my house. My house is pretty small. This is a painting that my mom did. My mom was an oil painter, and this is one of the paintings that I found in her painting cupboard. At her funeral, we wanted to put some paintings out, and I'd forgotten about this painting, and I really liked it. So I swiped it, and it's now hanging up above my fireplace. And there are lots of books in my house, and lots of pictures. So these are pictures of family and friends, and there are books all behind them. Same thing over here. More pictures of family and friends. And so this is the front window. So those of you that have dropped off work at my house, you've seen that. And then this is a sign I made a few years ago out of clay that says Miss Karen Industries. And then over here I have some masks from different countries. I collect masks from different places I travel to. This is sort of a little ceramic collection and wooden bowl collection of things. And more books, because I love books. And then I have a giant bookshelf that has tons more books and lots of little junky things that I collect that are on the bookshelves, and more pictures of family and friends. And over here is one of my trees of life that I make out of clay, and more things that are just kind of things I collect, and more books. And then we can walk. This is kind of my work table where I work on baskets or I work on things when I'm watching TV. And and there's a dog looking out the window, sadly, wishing he was outside. And then I'm coming over here to, this is like my, this is a big ceramic project I'm working on. All these, they're called worry stones, and they're in this big cabinet. And I still need to finish this little project. And I have some basket making supplies back there too. And then more books. And this is a lot of my toys from when I was a little kid. This is one of my dresses, little chubby Karen wore. And I have a paper mache walrus head, of course, who does not? And then this is like the guest room. So when people come to stay, this is where they get to stay. And it's actually kind of a dining room, but now it's a guest room. And then for a while, I was making wedding cakes out of clay. So I have some wedding cakes made out of clay, and I have a cuckoo clock that's really loud, and another cabinet full of books and DVDs, and then some pictures of desserts. And then this is the kitchen. So this is my plate rack that my friend Susie made for me. She's a woodworker, and so I could put some of my plates that I make on the plate rack. And then this is the fridge, and this is, there's some dirty dishes in the sink, don't look. And for a while I was making these people made out of wood that I painted, and so I have a lot of them in my kitchen. And then this is my counter where I glaze things. This is the laundry room in here, and there's lots of artwork on the walls and laundry that needs to be folded. All right, and so this is the rest of the kitchen, and now we're gonna head into the bedroom, and it's kind of dark in here. So I collect a lot of things. I used to work in display at a department store, and so my friend that I worked with gave me these two people to remind me of what we used to do. We used to dress mannequins, and then there's a couple of dogs that are sitting here on the bed wanting to be fed dinner. Oh, whoa. And there's a cat named Eugene that is trying to sleep and is kind of annoyed. And I really like to read, so there's more books and some ceramic work. Sorry, it's a little dark in here, so it's a little blurry. And then I collect a lot of different things, different junk. So this is some of my ceramic work and necklaces and paintings, and people give me doll heads. I used to collect doll heads, and these are some of the best ones. And I also collect sheep. You guys see my sheep collection. And old hats. I collect old hats too, old ladies' hats. This is my hallway, and I collect masks, right? I told you that. And there's some ceramic work. This is the bathroom. And, ooh. And this is, there's some ceramic work in here. And I collect angels. So there's some angels in the bathroom, and then there's some candle holders. And we're coming out. And you've probably recognized this picture, right? It's got a big glare on it, but that's the picture that you see on YouTube. And this is my sister. And this is some sculpture. And now we're out of the little tiny hallway. Little teensy hallway. And we're going into the study, which is where I do all of my schoolwork. And I also do some clay stuff, some glazing, and more scary masks. These are paper mache from a country called Ecuador that I went to. Giant pair of scissors. And cabinet with art supplies that I painted. And here's my desk. It's really messy. And here's some sculptures in the corner, and a glaze cabinet behind the shopping cart. There's some glaze. And there's also some paintings because I like to paint. And some sculptures of people and stuff. And then this is where I store a lot of my glazes. You can see in the little containers, there's some silver containers, and there's glaze in there. And the blue containers have glaze. And there's books in this cupboard, right? And there's the cat's bowls. He has to eat in here because they all fight over his food because the dogs like his cat food. And there's a donkey mask from Mexico that got me in a lot of trouble at the airport. Long story. Never try to buy a donkey mask in another country and drag it on an airplane when it's wrapped up, because you will get in big trouble. Lesson learned. All right, so hope you enjoyed this little tour of your teacher's quarantine headquarters, and hope you're enjoying your house too and spending time getting to know your surroundings a little bit better. Sometimes a house can be a place where you feel really happy and creative. I know my house is a place where I feel really happy and really creative, and I enjoy spending time in my house. And it's kind of been one of the things that keeps me happy during quarantine is that I'm able to do things in my house and spend time with my pets in my house because my pets make me happy. And sort of like this sign says on the side of the bed, home sweet home, because your home can be a happy place where you feel comfortable. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks.